With tuition through the roof and student loans becoming ordinary and the cost of living on a steady incline, it's never been more important to make sure that you choose the right degree when deciding to go to college, because if you don't, it could be the worst decision of your life. But how do you know which degree will prepare you best for what lies ahead? Well, watch until the end of this video to find out. I'm Antoine Wade, and this is Black Heights. Let's get started. It's no secret that the cost of college tuition has steadily risen over the past few decades, leaving many students with a hefty price tag at graduation. And to cover these costs, many students have to take out loans. And while these loans can seem like a necessary evil in the short term, they often come with serious consequences. And in fact, studies show that people with high levels of student loan debt are more likely to experience psychological distress than those without any college debt at all. And to make matters even worse, according to Ramsey reports, it takes the average person 21 years to pay off their student loans. Needless to say, those who still owe money on their student loans after graduation report high levels of depression, anxiety, stress than those who do not. And those mental health issues can leave you feeling overwhelmed and hopeless about your future prospects, making it difficult to focus on day-to-day tasks or plan for the future. And if the mental health effects weren't enough cause for concern, student loan debt can also have physical repercussions as well. And studies indicate that college graduates with high amounts of student loan debt are more likely to suffer from poor physical health than those without any outstanding loans. And this is due in part to the fact that those saddled with student loan payments tend to have less disposable income left over for medical expenses or preventative care visits. As such, they may be unable to afford treatments or tests they need, or may even delay seeking medical attention altogether due to financial concerns, leading to further physical decline down the line. Alongside the rise in tuition and student loans, there has also been a dramatic increase in the cost of living in the United States. In just one decade, costs have risen 36%, meaning a $10,000 purchase now requires an extra $3,600 to cover. Unfortunately, this means that the cost of living is outstripping income growth, which stands at 35% over the same period. Now, for those of you who are unaware, inflation is the increase in prices over time due to an increase in money supply. And this means that goods and services become more expensive as inflation rises. As such, rising cost of living can have a major impact on our day-to-day lives, particularly for those who are unable to afford the basics such as food, housing, and healthcare. For example, many people in low-income households may struggle to pay for their groceries or rent. Unfortunately, this can lead to serious problems down the line, such as malnutrition or homelessness. It is also important to consider how education plays into this equation. Those with a college degree typically earn more than those without one, which means they are more likely to be able to afford basic necessities such as food and shelter. In addition, having a college degree often leads to better job opportunities with higher salaries than those without one. And this can give individuals more financial security and stability through their lives, which can lead to improved physical and mental health over time. Having access to adequate resources allows us to purchase quality healthcare services, which can help improve our physical health while providing us with the peace of mind that we are taking care of ourselves financially over time. Additionally, having financial security also helps reduce stress levels, which can further promote positive mental health outcomes over time. Therefore, picking the right degree at college can be instrumental in improving our overall health and longevity by granting us greater financial security throughout our lives. However, all of this is completely dependent on the line of work and thus the degree that you end up choosing. And this is extremely important to discuss, as some degree options are much more lucrative than others. When it comes to choosing a college degree, there is no one-size-fits-all approach, and every student has different needs and goals, and every degree has its own unique set of benefits. However, some degrees tend to pay more than others. So when considering which degree program to pursue, make sure you do your research and pick one that is going to leave you in a financial position that is better than when you started. And when it comes to high paying college degrees, medicine and healthcare are consistently at the top of the list. And according to Envoy, the average annual salary for health and medical prep is about $165,000 a year. And not only are medical fields lucrative, they also offer numerous career opportunities that are highly sought after in today's job market. And some popular medical and healthcare degrees include radiology technology, occupational therapy, physical therapy, medical laboratory science, and veterinarian medicine. However, the highest paying is, of course, surgery, which pays a median annual salary of $420,000 a year. Engineering is another popular field with numerous career options that offer high salaries. And according to Envoy, the median salary for engineers ranges from $80,000 a year to $156,000 a year, depending on the type of engineer you are talking about. The highest paying fields include petroleum, mechanical, and industrial, with all paying on average $130,000 per year or over. Although it's worth noting that these fields are not a walk in the park and require strong analytical skills as well as technical know-how in order for students to succeed in their chosen fields. And last but not least, programming and coding are skill sets that are always in high demand in today's digital economy. And companies around the world are always looking for developers who can write code, build websites, and create applications. And this means that those with a degree in programming or coding will be able to find work easily after they graduate from college. And according to Glassdoor, software developers make an average annual salary of about $120,000 per year, while software engineers make an average annual salary of about $70,000 per year. And the key takeaway here is that those who choose a degree within the STEM field, which includes science, technology, engineering, math, are far more likely to walk away with a high-paying job. And alongside high pay, choosing a degree within the STEM field also gives you job security like no other field can offer. Not only do tech companies need engineers and coders, but virtually every industry needs people who understand how technology works. Healthcare organizations need medical technologists. Manufacturing plants need automation technicians. Finance companies need IT specialists. Educational institutions require instructional technology specialists. And the list goes on. So no matter what sector you are eventually going to decide to go into after graduation, chances are there will be an opportunity for someone with your skill set waiting upon graduation. However, even if you choose a lucrative career within the STEM field, you are still likely to incur a large amount of student debt, which has been proven to impact your well-being. But fortunately for you, I have the solution. And luckily for those who are looking to avoid large student loans, there are programs like Study.com's College Accelerator program that can help reduce the cost by up to 80% and make it more manageable. The Study.com College Accelerator program grants credits for course materials that is completed online, as well as courses that have been completed outside of traditional classroom settings or universities. And students who have acquired knowledge or expertise in the subject matter areas can submit evidence such as portfolios or written assignments in order to demonstrate mastery of the material and receive college credit for it. And once approved, students will have access to their credits immediately so that they can begin using them towards the degree program right away. So here's how it works. Step number 1, sign up for Study.com's College Accelerator. Step number 2, work with a success coach to decide which courses to take. Step number 3, complete your courses on your own schedule. Step number 4, which is the last step, guys, transfer your credits to one of the Study.com partner universities. And one great benefit of this program is that it allows for students to save both time and money when pursuing their degree. And since earning credits through this program does not require traditional classroom attendance, students are able to skip certain classes without any penalty and save themselves both tuition costs as well as time spent in class listening to lectures or studying for exams. Additionally, this program provides a more flexible way for students to learn, allowing them to learn at their own pace from any location with an internet connection. And finally, this program also gives students more control over what type of courses they take, since they get to choose which ones they are best suited for based on prior experience or knowledge level in a particular subject. As we face an uncertain economic future, choosing the right college major has never been more important or more difficult. And to make matters worse, the long term effects of student loan debt and financial burden include more than just physical and mental ailments. It can also impact career prospects, relationships, and overall quality of life in many ways. For instance, studies show that those with high levels of college debt are more likely to stay in low paying jobs longer, or worse, be stuck at jobs that offer no upward mobility because they need the steady income from their current positions to make their monthly payments on time each month. In addition, individuals carrying large amount of student debt tend to feel less secure about their financial futures and may find themselves struggling financially for years after graduating college, leading them to put off important life decisions such as buying a home, starting a family, until much later in life. But fortunately, for those looking into alternative ways of reducing their college costs while still obtaining quality education, look no further than study.com's College Accelerator program. And if you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing to this channel for more career-related content. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on what's coming up next. I'm Antoine Wade, and this is Black Heights. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.